kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense moving to a bunch formation. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback.
And the ball is the ground. And the defense comes up with the football.
Boy, in this shotgun era, we're seeing more and more fumbles on quarterback sneaks. Seems like a simple play, but the quarterback's got to ride the center snap. Here he doesn't do a good job of securing the ball. It's on the ground, and the defense comes up with it.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play. Bounces it to the outside. There's just too much speed on that defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Short connection to the tight end here. Now playing more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
The Ducks begin a new series here. 1st and 10. They'll give it to the running back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The offense going with the hurry up. And they'll give it to the back. And the Ducks pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Pass possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Receiver makes the grab. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Wolverines will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. Finding space at the 20. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Oh, they trap him for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Third down, out of the shotgun. And that catch is hauled in. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy is going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And they'll get him down that time.
And there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Big throw caught on the left side. Puts the defender into the spin cycle and breaks free. And the junior was an excellent work after making the catch. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Play action here on first down. Now rolling out to his left. Throws it deep downfield to the left. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. Let's see how they play this one. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the important point after attempt. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 26. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the wide out. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Here comes a handoff. He's got the first and still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by their running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal. It's a touchdown, Ducks. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Good enough for the 1st down to the 37.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Snags a quick throw. Will not be brought down. Breaks Gets into the clear. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
He'll wisely throw that one away.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
You lose the battle to line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that third down play.
It's worth a goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Puts it right on the money, and with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. But he's got some space here. Heads out of bounds at the 35 after a nice return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 10. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half, and they punch it in and build the lead before the break. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, the defense, to me, looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Michigan, 14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Defense is coming after him. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Quarterback takes off, now looking to scramble. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
How about this call here on 3rd down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Oh, he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. 1st down and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to...
Oh, the pass rush gets home. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And they tack on the extra point. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Powers now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. A quick throw out left, complete. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ducks. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine in a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Caught quickly. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, how about this? A 3rd down, one-handed touchdown to cap this drive off. You know, when you can make clutch plays like this, it's not just a boost to your team, it's a heavy emotional blow to your opponent as well.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. A play action looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
Short throw to the back, an easy completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon.
Lone coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So the whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You got to double team this guy or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
The receiver grabs it. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And look at that, another big play. And you know what, Chris, now? This quarterback has over 400 yards on the day. What an impressive showing we've seen from this man this afternoon.
What a catch! Tackled quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And he's got it. No problem. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Touchdown, Ducks. A great catch and run for 6. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you could sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He fires downfield. Ran down the middle. It's Punga. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
Looking to pass here on second down. Throwing for his running back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Throws it to the right. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The back's got it. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. So, Cook, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Hey, I get that passing the football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down. The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. Touchdown, Michigan. A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game. A punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit, but when they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
63, Michigan 32.
Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered that. That's one of the toughest things to do, is to recover that onside kick. But perfect timing here. That ball went up into the air, and the kicking unit got on top of it.
Looking for his big tight end. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception?
Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback's been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But
wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
I just don't think there's any